A new collaborative called Hire Chicago is aiming to find unemployed Chicagoans a job. Last June, the Chicago area had an 8.5% unemployment rate. That's down from June of 2020 when the region was at 15.1%. All that is according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And here to tell us more about this collaborative and overall unemployment in Chicago is Karin Norington-Reaves, Chief Executive Officer at the Chicago Cook Workforce Partnership and a lead collaborator in Hire Chicago. Karin Norington-Reaves, welcome back to Chicago Tonight.
Thank you so much, Paris. Good to be back.
Good to have you. All right, so August is a big month for Hire Chicago. Tell us what Hire Chicago is.
August is a big month indeed. Hire Chicago is a collaborative effort, as you mentioned, of World Business Chicago, the Chicago Cook Workforce Partnership, and Mayor Lightfoot's office. It is aimed at helping to jumpstart our local economy and get people back to work in the high growth, high demand sectors that fuel our economy.
And Karin, we've all heard different stories from businesses, especially in the service industry, that they are begging people to come back for jobs. So how do you connect people that are looking for jobs with the jobs that are available right now?
So we developed a platform, hirechicago2021.org, and we have been promoting this for the past several weeks. We'll continue to promote it. As you mentioned, it's a 5-week initiative. We have many of our workforce development partners from throughout the region who are working with people on pre-screening, doing interviewing, helping with resumes. And so the first 2 days of the week are focused on that pre-screening effort, also exposure to workshops to learn more about these different industries. And then on Wednesday and Thursday of each week, we're focused on the actual engagement with the employers.
And as we mentioned, the current unemployment rate in the area is about 8.1%. It's come down. Can you reach all of those individuals and get them work?
Well, one of the great things that we at the partnership have is a great relationship with the Illinois Department of Employment Security. So through them, we're able to message all of the individuals who are currently receiving unemployment benefits. So we are actually sending out emails twice a week to alert them to this platform and to the work that we're doing here. The other piece is that 8.1% is really not completely accurate because it is based on survey data. It doesn't measure everyone. I mean, if you're not counted in the measure, if you are not somebody who's actively looking for employment, then you're not, that measure does not really reflect you. And so what we know is that on the ground in our communities, if you are Black, if you are brown, if you are male, if you're between the ages of 20 and 24, those numbers are actually greater than that 8%.
And does that mean that you're targeting specific communities or demographics in Chicago to try and to reach, especially Black and brown folks?
Absolutely. We are targeting the hardest hit communities, and those are the communities that have the highest poverty rate. Those are the communities that have been hit hardest by COVID. Those are the communities where we see the greatest unemployment, and we are definitely targeting them with local newspapers, talk radio stations. We're going out into community. We are leveraging our vaccine ambassadors as they are canvassing the communities. We are at every major event that's happening throughout the city. We were at Lollapalooza. We have folks at Swaparama at the On the Block events that the mayor is also hosting. So we're everywhere really trying to get the word out to let people know we've got more than 15,000 job vacancies posted with our system right now.
And why, when we talk, we always seem to see this, 15,000 vacancies in the system. How come the city or the region or the country cannot match those up with folks that are actively looking for jobs right now?
So some of it has to do with the types of jobs that are available. And I think there's also a big awareness gap. So that's part of why, as I mentioned in some of our programming, we're doing these workshops every week, because people don't know about the jobs in transportation, distribution, and logistics, or TDL. People don't necessarily have a clear and accurate sense of what it means to work in manufacturing right now, or what does it mean to be in a hospitality industry? What are the career paths forward? What are the starting wages? And so that's part of our responsibility, is to help educate the public and to actually make these careers seem attractive to folks. There are some phenomenal jobs that we're focusing on right now. We're in week 3 of Hire Chicago. This week is TDL. but we are also going into healthcare and information technology, where there are higher starting average wages, and where there might be a few requirements that are a little bit more than just a high school diploma, but the vast majority of the roles that have been posted with us require a little more than a high school diploma and offer on-the-job training, as well as solid benefits and great wages.
And the industries you mentioned, those are the growth industries here in Chicago where good paying jobs and jobs with high potential ceilings are. And as you said, the real unemployment rate might be higher than 8.1%, especially in the Black and brown community. Where do you see it going over the next several months or year?
So I think it depends on the industry. So what we know is that hospitality was hardest hit. Hospitality, food service, tourism was hardest hit. It's going to be the last to recover. But we know that there's great demand and need with respect to TDL. There's great demand and need in manufacturing. There's going to continue to be a great demand and need in healthcare. And so we really have to focus on recognizing the opportunities there. And also, I think, helping people understand where their gifts and their talents and capacity actually align with where the demand is.
All right, a lot of important work. Hire Chicago all this month and beyond. Our thanks to Karin Norington-Reaves.
Thank you so much, Paris.